Hi guys, it's Anna. Good morning. I just woke up in Hawaii and today I'm going to make a video for you of what I eat in a day. Some of you have been asking for it on my recent videos in the comments and I wanted to share it with you. I have a little bit of a different diet. I am allergic to milk. So not only am I lactose intolerant, but I'm also allergic to the proteins inside of milk. So I do have to take it seriously because it will make me really sick. I found out about my allergy when I was 14, but I honestly just think of it as a blessing because it made me learn so much about food and reading labels and knowing what's in your food. And it just changed my eating habits for the better all the way around. I always grew up eating really healthy, but once I found out I was allergic to milk and my sister is also allergic to milk, we had to change the food in our household quite a bit and we had to be really careful even when we would eat out. So it taught us a lot about food. Okay, so I eat almost every morning some sort of toast or bagel. I almost always have avocado toast. That is my go-to breakfast, and I will get it out if I go out, or I will make it at home. So I always like to have avocados with me, but it is kind of a pain because they do go bad really fast, or you think they're fine and then you open them and they're kind of weird. But I am always trying to find good avocados, so I have a couple right now that I just got. And then I also like to have any type of like toast or bagel with peanut butter and banana. So I really like those two. They're probably my favorite, and I like to have those in the morning. The peanut butter banana one is definitely thicker, so I probably eat that one less often. So my favorite avocado toast is just really simple. I just like bread toasted, and then I mash up the avocado with salt and pepper, and that's it. And then I maybe drizzle a little bit of olive oil on the toast before I put the avocado on. I don't like the avocado sliced. I like it mashed up. And I'm really picky about avocado toast too when I go out. But my favorite avocado toast ever is the Sunrise Shack, and it's right here in Hawaii, so it's perfect. I get it all the time. And it is definitely my favorite. I'm completely unbiased in this opinion. It is literally the best avocado toast ever. And my second favorite is also a place here in Hawaii. So I don't know what they're doing, but they're just making it really perfectly over here. So I have both avocados and banana today because I just got a couple yesterday at the store. And I just made Koa breakfast a little bit ago before he left the house, so I already sliced half of the banana. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my peanut butter and banana bagel breakfast this morning so my banana doesn't go bad. So my favorite kind of bagel is a cinnamon raisin bagel, and this is my favorite brand. It's the Dave's Killer bread in the cinnamon raisin. And this is actually the cinnamon raisin remix, and it says that it's new, and they honestly aren't as good, and I really hope that they bring back the original because the originals used to be like a swirl of cinnamon in them and solid pieces of raisin, and now this is just like a blend. There's no actual chunks of raisin. They were amazing before, and I'm really sad that they changed them, but they're still really good and they're really healthy. They have protein and no high fructose corn syrup, and they're organic, so I am still a big fan of this brand. I just wish that they hadn't changed these bagels, but cinnamon raisin bagels taste amazing with the peanut butter and the banana, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I make it. So here's half the bagel, and as you can see, there aren't really that many chunks of raisins. There's one right here by my thumb, but they're so tiny. They like chopped them up and blended it together, and I honestly love having the big chunks of raisins, so I miss out on that a little bit. But just pop it in, and then I set it to 4, maybe a little bit less than 4. I like it toasty but not burnt. Okay, so my bagel just popped, and so that's as toasty as I like it. So it just popped, and I sliced up the banana already, so see? So I'm just gonna add the peanut butter and then put the banana all the way around and maybe drizzle some honey. So this is the peanut butter that I grabbed. I love crunchy peanut butter, and I just grabbed this natural one. I'd rather get a fresh ground one, but I was just in a rush, so I grabbed this. Okay, so I just put my peanut butter on, and I'm just going to go ahead and place my bananas. I like to normally put 4 on each side, and then I cut it in the middle so it's easier to eat. Okay, so it's all done. I just put some honey on and I cut it in half, and it looks amazing. Hi guys, so it's been about 3.5 hours since I had breakfast. I was just on the beach tanning and laying out in the sun. It got a little bit overcast, so I decided to come inside. I don't like to stay in the sun too long because I do get really hot, and then I just feel like I'm dehydrated for the rest of the day. So I came in after about an hour and a half, and I'm just gonna get some water and make a lunch for myself. So after spending some time in the sun, I definitely like to rehydrate and have cold foods. So I'm going to make a little snack plate, which is my favorite type of lunch. I like to have a few different things. So I'm gonna just see what we have in the fridge and then make up a little plate. So I found a few things in the fridge that I'm going to make a little mixed plate out of. The first thing I have is half of a pear. I ate the other half last night as a little late night snack. And it's a Bartlett pear. I just really like them. They're really sweet. I love apples and pears. I love them both. I eat them all the time. And then I have these organic carrots from Costco. And with the carrots, I'm going to put some hummus. I would probably normally put peanut butter with my carrots, but since I had it for breakfast, I'm going to do hummus. And then I have organic almonds that I'm going to put with it. And I keep my almonds in the freezer because they taste way better. So if you've never tried that, you should try it because they're just more refreshing and they don't have that like strange splintery dryness that they have if they're stored dry. Okay, so I just put my little plate together and I have my pear, my carrots, the hummus, and the almonds. And this might sound kind of strange, but I prioritize the order of how I put things by what I'm okay with touching. So I wouldn't want the hummus to get on my pear, so I put my carrots in between. And I just do it like that because I don't like some things to mix, but if you don't care, then it doesn't matter. And I just like to make my plate kind of pretty, and then I just kind of snack around it. I eat nice and slow because it's healthier for you, so that's kind of why I like plates like this, because you can just pick off of them. So this is a perfect little snack after being outside. It's healthy, it's got the nuts and the fruit, veggies, hummus, so it's a really nice balanced lunch. Hi guys, so the sun just went down and I'm going to start making some dinner. My favorite thing to make for dinner is like a rice salad bowl. I get a big bowl and then I put a bunch of lettuce on the bottom with a little bit of a light dressing, and then I put rice and veggies and a protein in. So I normally do salmon, or I sometimes like to put beans in it. I don't normally put any meat in it. I normally stick to fish or beans. I do eat chicken every once in a while, but I don't really. So I change up my veggies all the time, but tonight I have sweet potatoes and I have some avocado that I'm gonna put in. I didn't eat any protein last night, so today I'm going to make a piece of salmon really quick before I put together my salad bowl. So I'm just gonna show you how I like to make my salmon. Okay, so everything I use I got from Costco. I have the pepper and the salt and the olive oil. I just keep the salmon really simple because I don't really like to put anything extra on it. And I just season one side pretty heavily. That way I don't have to season both sides. And then I just cook it pretty low and slow so it doesn't dry out. I'm just gonna put the lid on it for a little bit. I like to cook a lot of food one day and then have extras for the next couple days because I hate to cook every single night, like full on, and have a ton of dishes. And I feel like sometimes you're just tired and it's nice to have stuff just already ready to go in the fridge. So I always make a bunch of rice and veggies, and I make chicken for Koa, and then I make salmon or something else for myself to add. So I already have the rice and I have sweet potatoes already made, and then I have lettuce and dressing. So here I have the Organic Girl Baby Spring Mix. I like the spring mix because it has arugula and romaine and little red, whatever the red leaves are. So I think it's a really good mix. And then this is my favorite dressing, the Newman's Own classic oil and vinegar. I absolutely love this dressing. It's really light and simple, and it's a really good brand. I love all of their stuff, but this one is just really good for when you're adding extra stuff because it's not too strong of a flavor. It's a really good like base type dressing. And then I already had sweet potatoes and brown rice cooked up from yesterday when I made this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and heat a couple sweet potatoes up and some rice for myself. So this is the spring mix, so I just put a couple handfuls, and my hands are clean, into the bowl. You don't really need that much, it is pretty strong. So these look pretty done to me. And I broke it in half because I'm only going to eat half. So, I'm just going to put that one in the Tupperware right away. Okay, so this is my dinner. So it's the spring mix with the olive oil and vinegar dressing and some sweet potato, the salmon and brown rice, and then I added some avocado. And it looks really amazing. I think it's going to be super good. I normally wouldn't put sweet potato with salmon, but it's what I had ready, so I'm going to see how it is. I hope that you guys liked what I showed you today. That is in a typical day what I would eat, and I still have plenty of cheat days. I don't eat this clean every single day, but I try to keep it similar to this on my daily basis. So thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe so I can keep making videos for you guys, and have a good night.